Star Fox blasted its way onto Switch 2. This is now the third release of the game since the Nintendo 64 original, and it's been given a fresh coat of paint, fully orchestrated music, cutscenes with full voice acting. Here we have a luscious game, a sympathetic approach to remastering which brings the game slap bang into the modern gaming aesthetic. Arguably, bar Metroid, the art direction for Star Fox employs a real-world look, foregoing the more fantastical settings in Nintendo's other franchises. Compared with the original, which at the time was groundbreaking, the basic flat polygons are now filled with amazing detailed recreations of the levels we know and love. Water that looks cool and refreshing to dip in. Well, if it wasn't filled with enemies. In this footage, your eyes are filled with explosions of colour. Lasers light up the surrounding environment. And while it's not as frantic as Jeff Minter's ode to classic arcade games packed with its light synth aesthetic, it is up there with the best. The texture work pops with detailed, crisp environments. And check out the simulated fur on Dr. Andross. Couple that with fluid animation helps bring the characters to life. All of this is accomplished at a flawless 60 frames per second. I didn't notice any drops, lag or dips below 60. This really helped in piloting the various crafts within the game, no longer compensating for frame drops. Controls are tight and responsive to your inputs. The only downside is I can no longer blame my poor gaming skill on patchy frame rates when I inevitably crash into obstacles. One point to note, sometimes feedback when attacking bosses is a little more subtle. In earlier releases you'd have a flash indicator showing where you're causing damage, whereas here there are subtle audio cues which might get buried in the mix, or small animations which might not get picked up during the frantic gameplay. It's obviously a stylistic choice, but something to be mindful of. The game's replayability is still there. Different paths, wind conditions, medals and local high scores. And it retains the original difficulty. As you get more skilled, you'll naturally progress down more difficult paths. Fail to meet specific requirements in a mission, and the game pushes you along the easy path, allowing you to practice and hone your skills. Overall, this is a well-performing, great re-imaging of the original Nintendo 64 game. If on-rail shooters are your thing, then this is well worth dipping into for newcomers, or OGers like myself can relive some classic gaming brought smack bang into the modern age. And I'll leave it there. As usual, please subscribe, comment and like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.